Welcome
to
this
episode
of
Emergency
Intercom. I got the last word. Are you jealous?
Intercom. I just got it in too.
Okay, well, it's not Emergency Intercom. It's just one intercom. So I guess you must be hosting a different podcast this week.
Surprise! I'm starting my own podcast. Emergency Intercom.
Guys, I have exciting news. So I've decided that I just don't feel right here anymore. So I've started my own venture, but don't worry, someone will be replacing me. And it'll be the same, except I just won't be here.
And that person is Tom York from Radiohead.
Oh, why did I call it Radiohead? I'm not going to do that whole thing because it's really annoying.
And you've been doing this insane Irish accent talking about Radiohead. Hot take though, like, why is Radiohead kind of good?
I know. I feel like people always like make fun of it and stuff, but it's actually good music.
It's actually like hella good.
That's what I was gonna say, and I feel like if you even knew good music, but like you're probably a stupid fucking girl, so you don't know shit about shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Kai. We're finally getting to the point of the podcast where Kai can like agree with everything we say. You start adding without us asking, like clapping sounds after everything.
But yeah, Radiohead is like kind of ill.
Well, why do you think they call it Radiohead?
Because it's stuck in your head like a radio.
Okay, no. Because it's always on the radio and it's stuck in your head. How did you get that so wrong? Because it's stuck in your head like the radio. What do you got over there? Because I'm seeing you look through your notes, but I can't tell if you're like revving up your engine and trying to figure out which one to start with, or like.
No, I just have my notes open just so I don't like constantly grab my phone and it looks like I'm on my phone the entire hour. But something. Okay, this, in my opinion, was like the real pandemic, and like no one is like really talking about it, but like the cow print epidemic that happened in 2020 where all the girls had like cow print all over their walls. Like, I don't know, I haven't gotten to the bottom of my theories. I do have theories and I don't know where to post them, but like there's some serious, sinister, dark-sided energy there. Like, I really can't explain it. Like, there's some really dark energy.
Is this a part of your psyop corner?
Potentially. I haven't fully, like verbalized the thought yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was some really darkness vibes there.
Think about this, because we were heading into a trend-based society where nobody thought for themselves and everybody did exactly what they thought online. Just like cows, you put them into groups and you herd them in like sheep, and everybody was becoming sheeple, but the easiest way to turn the people into sheeple was through the cow print. And guess what came after that? The Sherpa jackets, the big Sherpa jackets.
The girls were literally sheep for a little bit.
Yeah. People were like, you were a part of a herd.
Yeah. Well, that's the crazy thing.
You were a part of a herd while I was busy being heard.
Oh. Ow. Yeah, well, the crazy thing about me is, like, I would never be a sheeple.
Well, you have an iPhone, so you're already done.
Yeah, but do most people have notes in their notes apps about collective effervescence? No.
That doesn't make you like.
That makes me not a sheeple.
That makes you an insane person.
Yeah. And I'm not going deeper into that thought because y'all both don't deserve it.
I'm going to be honest. That's the best news ever.
No, okay, basically.
Oh my God.
Basically what it is. You know I have to talk about it.
You're so like, no one's, I'm like, everyone's going to fucking ignore me. Fine, I'll shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, if I did shut up.
Oh, that's the thing is like, what I realize is everyone in my close life ignores the fuck out of me. I'm just like an afterthought. I'm a background character in everyone's life. I'm just kind of like this figure that's there but never addressed. But when I go out, I am the it girl. Everyone fucking wants me, wants to talk to me, wants to be around me. It's really crazy.
Drew is like the definition of like a spoiled kid who, if he like lost his family in a fire, would be like, fuck, they did give me attention. Like, But we're your family, not your actual family. Because your actual family isn't your family. We're your family. Because your actual family actually doesn't care about you. That's one of my isolating tactics with my friends recently. I'm like, your real family doesn't care about you, and you should depend on me like your family, and I'm not going to help you the way your family would, because that's not my job.
It's really scary. It's really, really scary. But yeah, so collective effervescence. It's this idea that, like, the reason there's religion and shit like that is because it creates this community and this feeling and this energy and this vibration in the air that, like, when you all go to church together, that you feel like you're a part of this, like, collective of people in this, like, little community. And the reason, there's this girl that I was watching that, like, kind of theorized that, like, the reason why there's such a big downfall of, like, religion is because we're getting that community that we used to get in religion in other places, like concerts, for example. Like, you ever go to a concert, like a basketball game or some shit, like, you ever go into a stadium with 100,000 other people all there to do the exact same as you, or same thing as you, like, freak out over whatever you're fucking watching. It is legitimately the greatest, most addicting feeling in the world, and I get why the straights love sports. Like, it really makes a lot of sense. Like, I went to a soccer game, and, like, the energy in that fucking stadium was, like, unlike anything I've ever experienced before. I literally felt like Ooga Booga Primal, like, fucking Ooga caveman, like, banging on my chest type vibes, like, fucking, like, wanting to scream for something I literally don't care about or know nothing of.
When you said that term at first, I thought you were about to go on some tangent about fucking microbiomes and shit. So I was like, damn.
I could go
We're stuck. No.
Well, did you know? No, did you know that microscopic beings, like little critters that we can't see, are, like, essentially God? Because, like, if evolution is real, we evolved from them. They created us. And yeah.
Well, the good thing is evolution isn't real. And we were put here by God.
Well, no, literally, why do I not believe in evolution? I just don't believe in anything we've ever made up. I feel like everything we've ever been told is not real, and we were just placed here, and we live this same life over and over and over again to absorb our energy.
That's what I'm saying. I literally don't believe in science. And I'll end it there. I don't stand by science unless it's like medicine and stuff.
Yeah,
because I like believe that. But like I'm not kidding. Like, I don't care to know the science of things. Like, I just don't think I need to know it. And also, like, all these theories don't even make sense because there are so many instances where the theories don't align with some freak accident. And it's like, whoa, that should have never happened. How did that happen? It's like yeah, bitch, because your theory is just a theory and you're bored. Like, get on your iPhone like I do. Stop talking.
We're what you call flat earthers.
Yeah.
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 We believe the earth is flat.
The earth is flat. I don't, like, it's not even like...
Hello, I'm looking out and it's literally not curved.
Yeah, like, I don't see any curves. Like, it's like kind of like looking at Drew, like, laying down. And it's like
in that case, it is curvy and fat and voluptuous and, like, really fucking sexy hot.
Okay, well, the earth can't be sexy. It's just a planet.
I've banged Mother Earth last night. Like, I literally banged her in her volcano hole.
I fingered her soil last night.
Yeah. You ever put your feet in grass before? I'm not kidding.
Yeah?
That shit feels good.
Oh.
Like, explain that. No,
Are you saying that's you having sex with her?
Basically, no, the people that don't wear shoes around really, like, might be onto something with that.
Yeah, bitch, they're onto the next, like, viral disease. That's what they're onto. Like,
the next cut in their foot.
Yeah, they're onto, like, the next case of hepatitis.
We were in Big Sur, and we went to this, like, river, this gorge a bunch.
Gorge.
And when we were there, everyone had, like, water shoes and all the, like, gear they needed to hike up this fucking river to get to the waterfalls. And our dumbasses, like, I didn't even bring a swimsuit, so I had to wear, like, 2 layers of boxers, and, like, my bulge was out, and it was really fucking uncomfortable and weird, and I hated it for, like, 30 seconds, and then I understood why the Speedo exists, and I'm entering my Speedo arc. But
I just thought of, like, you in a thong Speedo, and it really, like, it did something to my brain that it, like,
should we talk about it?
You know when you throw water on a hot pan and it, like, sizzles out really fast? That's what the thought just did in my brain. Like, it came there, and then all my cells were like like, trying to, like,
they killed themselves.
Shoo it away. Yeah.
The synapses in your brains offed themselves. But I really understand why water shoes exist, but at the same time,
we were
walking
scam.
We were walking barefoot in this creek and river, and I already feel like my feet have gotten harder and more, like, viable for the earth. But after we got out and I put my shoes on, I really was like, holy shit, like shoes are the greatest thing we've ever invented ever, period. Because like, imagine fucking trekking on the ground like that all the time. Like it would hurt. Like it's bullshit. We need to invent soft concrete.
I want to hit you so bad. Imagine walking around barefoot all the time. It would like hurt.
Like, and that's tea. I fucking spilled. Like that's a crazy.
You know what's crazy is like it feels nice to walk on certain concretes, like non-porous, like not street, like sidewalk concrete feels really good on your feet,
and they're
unless
good for
it's
chalk.
Hot. Like it's really good. You said they're good for chalk.
Yeah, like drawing like that same level of concrete.
It's like that feels good, and like a driveway feels good, but it's just like the bare street feels
Asphalt
gross.
is horrifying.
Disgusting.
Like it's scary as fuck.
But yeah, I love going to the river and not having water shoes because I like it feels like I'm using my body the way it was intended, so that like all my like crevices of my feet are like landing where they should.
Yeah, I love banging your mom and using my body the way it should be and like feeling all the crevices.
Oh, that's funny because like I know your brain chemistry and that's not the way your body's supposed to be used.
I banged your mom.
Okay, well, just because you do something doesn't mean you should.
I was talking about that with Josiah where I was like, oh, like when we say your mom or I banged your mom, it doesn't mean like I'm banging your
mother,
mom.
yeah.
It's literally like a whole other like entity of itself.
It's like a filler sentence.
Yeah, exactly. It has zero meaning, quite literally. It's just like us like, saying shit out loud.
Your mama's stinky pussy doesn't actually mean your mom's like coochie stinks.
Exactly.
Like if I was like, oh, like if I said your mom's name was like so and so, like me acting like no one knows her name, but if I was like Pam's coochie stinks, that's pushing it. Like don't say that. Like that's like
sorry
crazy.
Mom, my mom listens to every episode 14 times.
Love you. But yeah, like if saying that is crazy.
Your
but
vagina doesn't stink, Mom.
Whoa, honey.
It's a vagina.
I mean, it's less about like the way you're
as
saying
dry
it.
as your vagina.
Dude, that shit was so great.
It's
I doesn't know what we're talking about.
I'll look it up. It's a clip of Laganja Estranja.
Yeah, Laganja Estranja doing stand up to old people, and she's like burning so hard. Well, how about this? Some songs are made just to be sung on American Idol, and that's where it begins and ends. And You're the One by Shania Twain was made to be sung by other people on American Idol. Like, she didn't realize she was creating the golden ticket song. Yeah. Anybody could get on there and sing that song, and the judges will like turn over.
Hallelujah is giving like the same energy.
Yeah, fully.
Like bitches who think they can sing and can kind of sing, love singing Hallelujah. Like put that shit to rest, just like the fucking Nate Skull Paint from American Horror Story for Halloween. Like I'm like, give it up for real.
So y'all, I went to Valencia where they filmed the TV show Weeds. Now, y'all, it's very dry. It's almost kind of like your vagina. Can I get an amen? Now, y'all, I am a tree hugger because if it ain't green, I'm not interested, okay?
Dude, I've always been like a firm believer in RuPaul, like that it's never blaming on the edit, like you said that shit, blah 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 blah, but that truly was a blame it on the edit moment.
Dude, so much of that show is RuPaul made that to fight the allegations, and he thought if he made a Brockhampton ass song that it would like distract us all from the
blame
fact.
it on the edit.
Yeah, he thought if he got bareface on a RuPaul song that it would distract us from the fact that is literally the truth. Like that's the whole show. So much of the show is contrived. Editing. Yeah, it's like there's no way in a room of 12 of the most extroverted people everyone is that silent when someone speaks.
Yeah,
like it's you just can't convince me of that. But it's so awesome because I love how much they enjoy making shit silent. Like
the crickets are the like all like the silence. It's literally the producers on that show are like geniuses. Like a producer recently left, like a really high up executive just left Drag Race, and they were saying like they worked on the last season and the new All-Star season, which they said is going to be one of the greatest seasons of All-Star Drag Race ever. But the last season, Sasha wasn't supposed to win. Like, the producers didn't want Sasha to win. She just did so good that she won. And it was supposed to be Mistress and Anitra in the end, in like the final. And that's what the producers were producing towards. But Sasha just like won the fan vote, and like they couldn't not make her the winner.
Also, she genuinely is one of the greatest.
One of the greatest
that's ever been on that show.
Like literally ever.
She was so good.
She swept like Bianca.
It's so hard to, dude. Is that this?
Oh, it's leaning up against this.
Oh, I thought that was your chair. I was like, girl, your chair's like actually cracking under your fucking butt right now.
My giant fucking lumptuous ass, luscious, fat, stinky butt that like is curvy like the earth.
Well, you know how everybody gets annoyed because they're like, stop bringing back these fucking like washed up celebrities for endorsements and stuff. And everybody's like, everybody's playing into nostalgia. Everyone's playing into nostalgia. Stop it for like endorsements, whether it be like you're seeing Paris Hilton more, you're seeing Lindsay Lohan more, you're seeing like all these huge names for the 2000s. But when you think about it, it does make sense why all these companies are obsessed with bringing them back. It's not so much as like, we're cool, like we're gonna like do the cool people thing. It's literally because those are the phases you recognize from childhood, but now you are an adult with your own money.
Yeah.
So they can just re-tap into that to make you look at the brand more, because you are naturally, whether you like it or not, going to be curious about the fact that this person you grew up watching is now the face of a brand. And you're gonna look, and you're probably gonna buy, because it's just that easy. Khalees was on a billboard for Uber for milkshakes, and that greened me. It was like, it was like, we'll bring the milkshake to your yard for Uber. I was like, bitch, I'm gonna fucking blow y'all up. Like, get her down.
Yeah, let her down. I shouldn't be up here.
That's literally how I thought about her being up there. I shouldn't be up here.
Well, I learned how to squirt recently. Like, in a really violent way.
Out of your butt?
Yes. It was really violent and nasty all over the place.
Oh. Wait, do you mean like poop, or you mean like a sexual squirt?
Both.
Oh, okay. It just happens at the same time. It's kind of like giving birth for you.
Yeah.
It's just like all holes erupt.
Should I talk about my shit schedule recently? I feel like I should. No. I'm not giving it to them.
Yeah.
Some things I want to keep to myself.
Yeah.
Like, I think vulnerability is like a superpower, but there are some things in my life that I want to have discretion over. Like, I want to be like, I want to hold that back. Yeah, one of those is
like your bowel movements.
Yeah, I want to hold that back.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would say most people definitely hold that back, because it's not something that's smiled upon to talk about publicly.
We need to talk about it more, because like we all do it.
Wait, so do you want to normalize pooping, or you want to hold discretion with pooping?
Free the poop hole.
Wait, what was I watching recently? Oh, it was literally Shoddy Bay.
Oh, she's
they were like her friends, she was like in LA and she was on live, and her friend said something. I don't know how I got to the conversation, because I was playing Fortnite and listening to her on live, which is like the craziest deal ever.
And you had YouTube open on your vlogs that you watch.
And so I had all my things going at once, and I didn't really hear it, but I just heard her friends go, oh my god, so you're free the nipple? She goes, no. And then she goes, more like free the cherries at this point of view. And then her friends just said nothing, because they didn't understand like the joke she made. But I think she was calling her own boobs like cherries because they're small. And then her friends were just like, huh? And then it just moved on. And it was like the craziest.
Shoddy Bay is so lit. Like, she is literally an icon living, and like I don't think she's appreciated enough. But she is the moment, the girl.
Yeah.
Not many girls can shut down malls like that. Let's just say that. Let's start.
I mean,
there.
I probably could.
Yeah, like put me in a mall.
I'm actually not allowed in malls anymore, because every time I go, it's like it's a parade inside my city. Every time I go,
I remember that shit. Yeah.
Right.
Well, I was gonna say, we really do need to free the nipple, just for me.
Like, only you're allowed to show your nipples, or you want to free the nipple so you can look at nipples?
Exactly.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I assume.
I mean, like, it's not that weird that I just want to play with them all the time.
I was laughing with Orion in the bathroom, and we were laughing so hard together that I went to grab her arm, and she had her arms right here because she was brushing her teeth, and I literally went to grab her arm, and my fingers went like this to her nipple, and we were...
Yeah, that was an accident.
It wasn't. I didn't want to fucking touch them.
Oh yeah, you sound suspect as fuck right now. Why are you grabbing our friend's boobs and nipples?
I only wanted the nipple, so that's all I grabbed. If I wanted to grab the boob, I would have fucking grabbed the whole thing.
The little sandbags. Yeah, boobs feel like concrete. We know.
Have
I
you
would
ever
know.
touched boobs?
Podcasts made by generative AI are here. Prepare to be bored.
What was that? Is that in your notes?
Yeah, no, it was a Wired article that popped up, a notification.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
because
gonna
I have
say,
Apple
I
News.
almost
I read the
literally was
news.
gonna be like, bitch, why did you write the most like 38-year-old headline of all
Prepare
time?
to be bored. What was I saying?
Prepared to lose your mind of boredom.
Yeah, I've played with a bunch of boobs before. Like,
You circling back to it makes me think you haven't played with boobs, because like if I played with boobs, I wouldn't be like so stuck on the fact of like making that known.
you know, what's that fucking juice that the dude that broke into our house drank? Naked juice.
Girthy.
You know the girthiness of that? That's what like the inside of a boob feels like a naked juice.
Why have you been inside a boob? I was asking if you've touched a boob. Like no one's been inside.
Well, no, like when you grab it, you can feel it from the outside.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. It's so easy to get caught up in what everyone else needs from you and never take a moment to think of what you need for yourself. In my life, I always had a hard time separating helping my friends versus helping myself, especially when I had so many things to work through myself. It always just felt easier to help the people around me rather than myself. But once I took time with a therapist to work on myself, I found that it was even easier to help the people around me because I wasn't carrying a weight of my own, and it makes it easier to talk to people about how I feel. So then when you're talking to your friends, helping them, you're not only helping them, but you're in a way helping yourself. Therapy can give you the tools to find more balance in your life so you can keep supporting others without leaving yourself behind. You never want to feel stretched out and burned out, especially when it comes to yourself. So finding a licensed professional to help is super important. And that's why I think if you're thinking of starting therapy, you should give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online and designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/intercom today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/intercom.
No, deadass big things are coming. I'm gonna be sick soon, so like y'all are gonna have to take care of me.
We already went over this. I'm paying someone to do that. I'm paying someone to be on house arrest with you to take care of you from the other side of the house while I sit in my room.
Oh, okay.
I'll pay you guys to sponge bath, Drew.
Me?
Yeah.
Like
If-
you'll
if it
pay
comes to-
so that you can do it?
I'll pay like $2,000 a month.
Oh, he needs help already.
Wait, it seems like he got a lot worse all of a sudden.
Oh, well, he just faints. So he's like,
I soiled myself.
Okay, all right. I mean, we could pause and I'll clean you up.
Help me, Kai. Clean me.
dude, when people are like, yeah, like I've been with my partner so much I've like changed their diapers, I would much rather kill myself. I would genuinely much rather end my life right now
Till
than
death do us part.
No, bitch. Like, why would I do that? No, I'm not doing that. That
we
is
need
crazy.
to do more blood ceremonies at weddings.
Who's doing a blood ceremony at a wedding?
That's
you've
what I'm
seen?
saying.
Oh, you're saying people need to do that.
Yeah, like mix their blood.
Weddings are already culty enough. Like, weddings are very
weird.
cultish. Weddings are weird. Like, let's talk about that. Like, getting a bunch of people from each side, and it's like, girls on this side, boys on that side. Like, these are my girls, those are your boys. Like,
It's like, yeah, it's like playground fun for adults, but it's also giving like weird. I don't know. That's all I can say about it.
like, it's such a big deal. Like, if you want to throw a party, throw a fucking party. Like, you don't have to do all that.
Yeah, I do understand them though. Like, it's like normal pilled people just like doing what they want to do, and they're happier than me. So
100%.
that's all I can say about that. Like, literally do what you want to do, because we're all gonna die, and in 200 years we're forgotten. No one's gonna know what the fuck happened. No one's gonna remember that wedding. So like, also time dilation is very fucking real. I turned 23 and I'm already 25, and like it felt like 3 months have passed.
I did see. Wait, are you 25 right now?
No,
Wait, because I feel like I saw a clip from the podcast where you said you were 24 or 23.
I am 16.
You're like, you went into like reboot. Like, you went into like automatic response.
I am 16. Here is my birth certificate. You ever seen Benchwarmers?
What? No.
Oh my god.
What is that?
It's like one of the best movies ever.
You say that about every movie you've ever seen.
I say that about everything I've ever experienced ever.
Which is honestly awesome, but everything Drew has ever seen, like, partaken in or like consumed is the best thing until the next one.
And that's honestly a fantastic way to live your life, because I crave the next experience so much more, because I'm like, oh wow, it's gonna be the best thing I've ever experienced in my life. I will say Guardians of the Galaxy was the best movie I've ever seen, period. Not actually.
I think also you sometimes confuse like good company with a good experience. Like,
What do you mean?
if you see anything or do anything with the right group of people, it's the best time of your life, even if it was like the worst thing. But I do that too. Like, I think it's a reaction to like, that's why people with ADHD get addicted to certain foods and like certain, like they get hyper fixated because it's like, oh my God, that experience was so good, I could do it again. And I do that all the time where I'm like, I have to go get this coffee or this drink or this food from this place because it was such a good time. But then by the time I get sick of it, when I think back to the first time I had it wasn't necessarily the thing I was having, but it was the friends I made along the way.
Yeah, it's like the friends I love more than they will ever love me, they actually perceive me for once, maybe even for half a second, and it just feels great.
You are literally the most annoying person on the fucking planet.
I'm all alone, y'all.
Drew
Truly.
has been doing this thing where he literally in a room where everybody is replying to him will keep calling himself invisible, but then it gets to the point where you just start ignoring him because like how many times can you be like, bitch, we heard you, and then he just does it until you actually start ignoring him, and then he's like, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
Really, really crazy. No, but I literally like am an ignored being. But what we should do is show the sunburn photo.
Oh, Kai, you are not ready.
This is
Was this from Big Sur?
I'm gonna preface this photo. It really is one of the most horrifying things I've seen of myself ever, I think. Like, I think I am a nasty, gross person with a nasty fucking body, and it's dangerous. And this photo altered my brain chemistry forever, because it is the most vile thing you will ever lay your eyes on.
Do you, before you show me, do you think it's worse than the Devon pool photo?
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
No questions asked.
Really?
You mean the one of his hair?
Yeah.
That one's just his hair. This one you get a view of everything.
This one is like body, like it's giving it's giving
I mean, what's
nasty
fucked up is
body.
you are seeing here, but why is it up there?
All right, let me see. Oh my God.
I look
You
like
look like
a,
you look like a piece of garlic.
I look like a Ninja Turtle. Like, I've got a big fucking shell on my back.
No, you look like you slipped out of your
You look like a piece of gum.
No, it's really, really jarring. But my sunburn is like really bad.
That does feel like it would sell for like $300,000 though. In a
It's
gallon.
alive.
Ew, it
Wait,
turns
like-
me pink. Ew! Dude, we're never showing that ever. Oh my God. Why did that happen at the end?
Wait, look.
Oh, that looks like a scene from Prometheus or something.
Yes, it literally
Yeah,
looks
you're
like
literally shedding your skin
the
in
face
this.
suckers bursting out of my butt. Audrey. Oh, fuck.
Oh my God, bro. What's wrong with you?
I just fucking passed out, dude.
Did it peel? It looks like it peeled.
No, I don't
It
know.
hasn't
Is it
peeled
peeling
yet.
yet?
Oh no, it's not too bad.
No, but it actually looks like somebody fucking went at you with like a back scratcher that had like pointed tips. Like
Back rolls.
I will say your waist looks very, very small in
Thank
that
you.
photo.
Yeah.
But
You're
it's
serving
literally
body.
that's literally my worst nightmare.
What?
To be small.
No, but your waist is small. That's good.
Thank
know?
you.
And it looks like you're.
No, it's an illusion because my back is 78 inches wide, and it just looks everything in its vicinity really small.
Well, other people's joy makes me so upset. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah. And like it's crazy
That's
because
weird.
like why does other people's joy make me upset? And it's because like I don't want to see other people joyous because I feel like I have so much joy to catch up on. So if I know someone had a good life and they're still experiencing extreme joys, I'm like, when is your pain and suffering gonna come? We need it to come faster. Like I'm about to Amazon Prime ship it to your front door because I want you to experience like extreme pain and like sadness. And then it goes as deep.
girl,
That's
it's
probably
giving
why
incel. Holy
that's
shit.
probably why like I don't like when other people like the music I like, because I'm like, you're not experiencing the same joy I'm feeling because you're perceiving this song differently than I am. And like, but why does that even matter? Like, why do I hate sharing music? Because I hate other people being happy over the music. And somebody's gonna hear this shit and be like, am I the only one who hates that and you're so fucking pessimistic? Bitch, I'm just being real. Like, and everybody hates that. Like, I'm like openly admitting that. But that's all the internet is. All the internet is like being envious of other people's joy. Like, of course, there are like really solid parts where that's not a thing, but also obviously to a certain extent I'm joking, because bitch, I actually don't give a fuck what other people are up to. It has nothing to do with me, and I only have so much space in my brain, and I consume all of it with Fortnite at this point, so it doesn't really matter. But it is crazy, like, why does other people like liking the music I like bother me? You have the same thing. Like, it's like such a big thing.
What?
Drew
I
has the
genuinely
same
think
thing.
that was your magnum opus. I swear to God. Like, I saw you enter a flow state just then.
Yeah. I
My
don't.
magnum opus was my hate tangent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, like, some of that is not, that's like not like fully true. But I was joking about that with Josh yesterday. We were like talking about how it's so funny how like we're just bitter people to a certain extent, because why does it bother us when other people, like, if somebody plays a song that
It's
I showed
jealousy.
them and they don't say that I showed them the song, why am I like,
Yeah, no, that's the
you
most
swear you're
infuriating
me?
thing.
Like,
no, you swear you're better than me. Like, no, I am better than you. Like, it's crazy.
and it's so funny. But other people's joy doesn't actually upset me also. I feel like I need to clarify that, because everybody thinks I'm actually walking around with like the most hatred in my heart, but you would be happy to know that I walk around with my brain shut off. So there's that.
Yeah, also...
And I've been getting high as fuck, so I'm just like double down on like being turned off. You go.
Also, you can see if, like, I can immediately clock in a conversation if someone has experienced loss or not. And I just wanted to say that. Like, I know I can look you in your eyes before you even say a word and know if you've lost someone close to you.
Yeah, 100%. It's also funny because talking to anybody, you can tell if they've been through anything tumultuous, because it shows, if you talk to anybody about relationships, you will know so much about their life just from the way they perceive relationships, both platonic and romantic. And it's fucking insane, because it's like, damn, you haven't been pushed into a corner of like solitude.
Yeah, like, you can see in my eyes that I lost a bunch of money in crypto. Like,
Yeah.
you could
I mean,
see the
you
loss.
could just see for like that in a lot of ways, not just in your eyes. But I mean, if you think the eyes are the ones,
I said it
telling
as a
that.
joke. I said it as a joke, and then you guys would be
Sorry.
like, that's not real loss. And maybe you'd hit me.
I mean, it's real loss because you feel okay.
Oh. One more big one.
Oh my god. I just like don't find that kind of stuff cool, you know, like.
You literally hit me last episode. Hello.
Okay, but did I hit you and say, "Oh, that's cool"? No, I was embarrassed.
We
and
literally had a
shameful.
whole conversation after about how it's our new normal and that it's chill.
Well, it's our normal, but that doesn't make it cool. You know?
Dude, that hurt my fucking hands so bad. Kai, you fucking hurt me with your face.
I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do to repay him?
Probably like give him crazy dome.
I knew you were gonna say that. You know what's crazy is Apple has such a strong arm in the tablet society that nobody calls tablets iPad. Like, everybody calls tablets iPads, but some of y'all don't have iPads. Bitch, you have a tablet. That is not an iPad.
I literally want to sell my iPad and my PC and get that Asus computer.
Oh, the one that like you can like
The
hang from your
really
chest.
cool one, but I'm not saying it out loud because it's so hard to get, but like it's basically an iPad and it's as powerful as my PC, but in an iPad form factor with the ability to connect to a monitor. And I'm just like, oh dude, that would free up so much desk space. Like it would just make my life so much easier to not have that giant, big ass, disgusting ass PC in my room that collects dust.
Yeah, you do not use that. Well, that's because
I'm
you should be
modeling
playing.
it.
You should be playing Fortnite on there, and you would get a lot of use out of it. That's what I think.
I did update Fortnite last night, so I might
We have to play
in.
duos ranked to see if we
Yeah.
can like make it to the top.
I know that we will probably be humbled very quickly.
Oh, I was humbled immediately. I was so happy off that win I got. Thank God I didn't post that. I would have been humiliated. I would have been humiliated with the rank I got the first game I played. I got silver 2 the first time I played, and without seeing the chart of like the rankings, I was like, damn, that's pretty good. Like getting silver, like gold is next. That's pretty awesome. Bitch, yeah, it's gold, then it's like 4 other categories. So
you know
I
how
was
it
second
works?
to last.
That doesn't mean like your gameplay or like how you play. That's like, so you have to win a bunch in a row and get a bunch of kills to go up in the rank. It's not like an accumulative thing based on your like past
Yeah,
game
because it's like has a
history.
percentage and it like goes up and up.
Yeah.
But I think if I played like the fucking greatest game of all time in the first one, I probably would have landed in gold instead of silver. But
You did though.
No, I landed.
You had 17 kills.
Yeah, I had 17 kills, but like
And she was playing solo duos.
Yeah, thank you guys. Like my best game so far, 17 kills. Just like easy. Honestly, it's easy. Like it's
Yeah,
too
that
easy.
shit's
Like the game is
bullshit.
too fucking easy. That's why I stopped playing it. But yeah.
Let me open the notes. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay. This may be problematic, but I genuinely believe that Britney Spears is green screened in and not real anymore.
Oh, you were telling me about this. I haven't seen anything about that.
Yeah, there's some clips where I'm like, oh, that's like really, really fucking sus. Britney Spears filter. Because this specific video really, really freaked me out.
So you see her hands go above her face once. Watch when they come back down.
I wanted to post screenshots of the AI filter coming off so people could see for a bit longer just how insane this is.
Isn't that curious?
Yeah.
It's like the Kim Kardashian filter glitch.
Doesn't the flowers disappear too, right?
Yeah, there's flowers in the background disappearing. The tattoo I was always like iffy about. I was like, oh, that's probably just weird lighting or something. But then there's like someone did like a breakdown of, they like recolored the image or something, like UV mapped it or some shit, then made it all black and white, and the background was entirely blank and it literally just looked like she was green screened in there. It was very curious. And then now there's like, this one's a reach in my opinion, but like all of the wedding photos that have been coming out, I'm like, girl, Madonna was there. Like, what are you talking about? Donatella was there. Donatella.
I feel like
Donatella Versace.
everything is sketchy, but the flowers disappearing to me is like, that is very weird. Why would the flowers disappear when her arm goes over it?
Yeah, it's really, really sus.
I just am like so like, I'm like, but then what does that even mean? Like, what does it lead to? Does it lead to the fact that like people still believe that she's under, what's it called?
House arrest? Or...
Yeah, not house arrest, but it's like when her family still has control over everything.
Yeah.
I wish there was just a way for her to say something, but like I guess like she could say something if she wanted to. But
even if she did, it's so far down that this will literally follow her till the day she actually dies. Like,
wait,
if
so are
she is
people
alive.
assuming she's like not alive?
People think she's dead and that they replaced her with like deep fake technology, and then that's like literally, that's kind of like the whole theory. But
Yeah.
I don't know, I just feel bad for her, because I would hate for this conversation to be had about me, but
Yeah,
here
I feel bad
am.
for her because she literally at no point has been allowed to live a normal life.
Yep.
What I will say is like the one part of me that makes me not believe that it's deep fake is only a person who is actually like her could post the way she posts
on Instagram.
Like she posts on Instagram in such a specific way that feels so real to her personhood that I genuinely am like, there's no way her family has it down to a T like that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's just so funny the shit she posts. Her
Yeah.
Instagram will always be the most interesting thing ever. And I can only see like her posting that. But that shit is weird. But then I'm also like, this is just me playing devil's advocate. But you know, like how sometimes when you just pause a video at any random moment, you can look at the screen and be like, how the fuck did the camera like pick that shit up so weirdly?
It could
and
be like
that.
compression,
Yeah.
like weird compression artifacts or something like that, which like I definitely thought about, but like also it's giving like there's so much of this shit happening constantly where I'm just kind of like, okay, something is like genuinely seriously off. And I really typically don't fall for like shit like this. Like I don't even, but also I haven't given a second thought since I saw it 3 weeks ago until just now. So like
Sorry,
it
I'm looking
literally
at
doesn't affect me or bother me at all.
The face thing is weird, but what's really kind of sinister about TikTok and even just like the built-in camera app on your iPhone is that it does like a default level of like beautifying that you can't take off.
Yeah.
Like I've noticed on
live streams specifically.
Yeah, like I've noticed on
like snaps off and on.
Yeah, on like things that were shot purely on Instagram Reels, people's faces will flicker, and it's like I know this person's not putting a beauty filter on.
Yeah,
like they're not the type of person to do that. It's just like default on it. So I feel like,
which is so bizarre.
That's weird. I feel like that's doing very weird.
Oh, you know
shit.
what it is? It's like, oh my god, I look so good in this TikTok app subconsciously, and I'm just gonna use it and post more.
Yeah, 100%. It becomes like subconsciously addictive because you're so obsessed with how you look on the app.
Yeah, it is like a subconscious thing.
Everybody is talking about the like AI on this video, but no one's talking about this video. Like the way she dances in this is fucking insane. At
She's
one point
so
she goes
lit.
like this, like
Yeah.
Wait, that's giving Illuminati hand signs.
like also
Whoa.
I love that it's a Janet song. Okay, yeah, I love this. And I hope it's not AI because like I really do just recognize Brittany as somebody who like does this. Cause also like
Right?
I just am like, this is so her. I can't see anybody moving their body in this way and not being her. But I don't know, that is so fucking weird. It also just sucks because with apps like TikTok, those like theories become so much larger than life, and I think everybody is like quick to forget that it's just a funny like a double-edged sword because everybody talks about it so much because all of us obviously know her public history and that she's never been safe to just do what she wants, especially post like 2003, her life just fucking shattered. Even as a kid, her shit was fucked up.
So sad.
But so now we all talk about it all the time because we want to make sure that that's not the case. But then I almost feel like it does the opposite.
Yeah, the pendulum swings all the way back around. Where
Yeah,
it's like,
because-
leave her the fuck alone.
Yeah,
just
'cause-
stop talking about her.
But we all get involved in it because you're like, I don't want that to happen again. It's like sad to think about, but then it probably just goes back in the circle. And I bet that like,
So far left, it becomes right.
yeah, it like almost adds fuel to like the people against her in her life too. Cause they're like, see, like even the people following you think you're crazy, but it's just her in her backyard fucking dancing with a soft filter.
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
Like,
Also, what's fucking crazy is no one has ever asked if I'm okay.
oh, that's like
If
a weird transition
I'm in
to
a safe place.
just, I mean, like,
What does this have to do with you?
I've
it's
had
like,
filters
you-
bounce off my face before. Hello. Like, talk about me.
Oh my god. Are you?
And I'm
okay?
not even jealous or anything like that. People aren't talking about me. Like, it literally.
It weirdly feels like you just like took everything we said as like fuel for your own fire. Like you want that.
And
You
I
wanna
also
be-
want a tapeworm, so let's talk about that.
I can get you one of those. That's easy. I know a guy.
I want a tapeworm just to see what it feels like. and then I want to get rid of it immediately.
A kid in 5th grade who I knew, and we were friends with him, had a tapeworm, and I remember being the most terrifying thing I'd ever heard in my life. Like, the idea that there's just a worm in his body taking all his nutrients, and it freaked all of us out. And he got it because they were traveling, but when they came back, they brought back this, like, jade egg on, like, a little, like, prong stool thing. Like, that was the gift his mom gave to our family from their trip. Why was that such a big thing? Like, was that a thing for y'all? Like the marble eggs that sat on like little like fake stools.
I
and
would
just
get
like
them at like main event. Like that was the vibe, like from like an arcade or like those like balls, like the
that you
steel
like
balls.
rotate.
Yeah, that whole arc. What?
I almost made a joke that would have had to been cut, so I just didn't say it.
Well, I don't know. Did I talk about my mom literally giving me 2 full bottles of Zoloft and sent me home with them? My grandma got extra Zoloft for some reason, and my mom was like, "Here, Drew, you need these. Like, please just try it. Please just take these. Like, I'm begging you, please." Damn. Am I like that fucked up?
I know. Are you okay? Actually, now it seems appropriate to ask.
Oh, see, now y'all are gonna try to 5150 me and make me the bad guy.
No,
No, that doesn't make you the bad guy. We're just like worried for you. Like,
I'm fine. If I disappear and come back, it's a fucking robot, and these bitches are the ones up to it. They're like, "Oh my god, we need to keep doing this. I can't let my like income go down. Like, we have to deep fake him. We have to make a robot out of him.
All
If
right,
I
we're gonna have to cut this.
disappear,
yeah, well, you just cut
and
it. It doesn't even
come back,
matter.
and I'm
It's like
recording it on
pointless
my
that he's even
phone.
saying
I'm
all this
recording it
shit.
on my phone. Just know I'm a robot.
Hey, Drew, no one's ever gonna see that. Okay.
Also, what makes you think you're not already the robot? You are the robot. Like, we replaced you a long time ago.
Oh fuck.
You're just becoming self-aware.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. What was I gonna say? You said Drew. What did I say? Hold on.
Oh my god, man.
I said I'm AI if I come back.
Yeah.
And then what did you say?
I'm gonna censor that information.
Fuck, there was something right in between there that I wanted. This is why I cut people off. This is why when I'm speaking to people that I, in the middle of the conversation, have to get my thought out. Because if I don't, it's lost in the ether forever and someone else is going to grab my thought from the
Do you
thought
think that
ether.
happens to like regular people, or can they just like hold the thought while someone else is speaking?
I think we are not reactionary conversationalists. Like we don't react to what they're actually saying. We think of something in the middle and then say it ourselves. And it might follow along with the conversation, but like I think that's based on like the way we conversate.
Yeah, it's like the whole thing where we're just waiting for the next person to stop talking so we can talk. It's not really like it's a conversation, but it's not because I'm just waiting my turn. Like I'm just in line. My life just feels like being in line to talk. Like I'm always in line to talk.
For the next
I'm queued up.
On my phone, I have my notes list from every single episode ever, and I just found
The first one?
the first episode. The gender of a Baja Blast. Screen time. Sour like funky. Getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. I swear I could get across those big red balls.
Oh, on Wipeout?
On Wipeout, which is very real. My personality...
I really don't think you could, but yes, keep going.
I guess we'll agree to disagree.
I mean, I guess you'll just have to prove me wrong. We gotta get you on Wipeout.
Dead ass, like, let's fucking do it. Like, actually, let's do
You know
it.
how fucking humiliating that would be? You know the bungee jumping video of you?
God.
It would be that times like 80.
Kai, have you seen that video?
Oh, yeah.
Are you allowed to tap out of Wipeout? Like, am I allowed to jump on the first ball, fall off, and be like, okay, I'm done. This is fucking humiliating. I'm
Yeah, I
not
guess
doing this.
none the wiser. Like,
Yeah, they can just cut me out.
yeah. And then weed psychosis. How Enya wants to be violent again. Enya grew out of fighting phase and is going right back into it.
And then I didn't because I grew. And now I'm so awesomely not upset ever.
Living presently and consistently.
I'm going to start sedating myself. It's crazy because I started to do the complete opposite. I do not live present by any means. I am not here. And then in 4 months, I'll be like, damn, I wish it was that time again. Fuck. Like, that was so
It's
good.
so bad. But also, I don't know why no one's talking about this, but this year has gone by so incredibly fast in like a scary fucking way, where like normally like I'm like, oh yeah, like July or January through April, like yeah, that shit goes by like immediately. Everyone knows that, like that's the tea. But it normally stops there. Like it normally like doesn't keep accelerating, but like for some reason here we are.
You know what it
already
is?
in
When
June.
you talk, you are saying things that I agree with, but hearing them come out of your mouth make it seem so much crazier sometimes.
Because you don't respect me.
But no, it's because I'm hearing another person say something that I think, and then hearing it, I'm like, ooh.
Dude,
I'm like, damn, that does sound like a crazy person thing to say.
It's really crazy how synced up our brains have gotten.
It's like because our periods can't sync up, our brains did.
Yeah.
And that's why women are so inferior, because if you didn't have your periods, everybody's brains would be syncing up and we'd be more intelligent. But like our bodies are too busy making our periods sync. Why does that happen? Like, what is that a real thing? Is that
Your
scientifically
periods
backed?
stink?
Sync.
Oh.
You know they stink.
They do, though. They do sync up.
Okay, we all know that. We know they fucking stink like fucking smelly eggs and like butthole. Like, it doesn't matter.
Dog water.
Is that what it was? It was dog water?
Surgery. But the reason they sync up is because we are village critters. We lived in villages when we were little, and it was good for the males to have all of the girls ovulating at once so they could just go around in a circle and bang them all and spread their seed as fast as possible.
Okay, so synchronized periods is a myth.
What? I thought that was real.
No, it's not real.
I believe it.
I've had multiple women tell me
I was about to say
that happens to them.
Literally every girl in my life has at one point.
I think it literally might just be like by coincidence.
Well, it does confirm sync up to the moon. Periods have like a direct correlation to the moon.
Periods are beautiful. It's so pretty to be a woman.
Shut the fuck up. Bitch, this long ass article, tell me yes or no. Y'all swear I'm gonna read that shit, bro. Stop writing articles. We literally have too many. We like actually have too many about certain things. Like, unless there is a real update, stop writing articles. Also, why did Google make it that when I looked shit up, like I could see an article from like 1912? Why the fuck are you uploading the archive to Google? Like, that shit is so old. It has nothing to do with today.
Give it up. Well, if we don't learn from history, it repeats itself. Hello, boom, mic drop moment. I ate.
Okay, so periods don't sync. That was a fucking lie. That was a lie to make you feel connected to the people around you, when really the only thing that connects you to the people around you is your vicinity to them, and your emotional and physical and like biological connection to them actually means fucking nothing.
Let that sink in.
Let that sink up.
The sink is at the door knocking. Like a sink is at the door knocking. Let that sink in. You seen that?
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Okay, well, let's do some media.
Media of the week.
Okay, so Beautiful Boys, Coco Rosie, Bruja Arca, Entertainment, Spirit of the Beehive, and Calor Arca. I've been in my Arca arc. I've been listening to Arca as I work out, and it's one of the greatest decisions I've ever made in my life. Also, Arca literally is just like one of the most talented producers in our lifetime, and what she's doing to music is what the Beatles think, or is what people think the Beatles did for music. Yeah. Arca is putting us in the future.
She's actually putting in the work.
Yeah. But
I just found out that 2 artists I listened to were in the Beatles. Like George Harrison was in the Beatles.
Is that the one, Paul McCartney?
Who was going to tell me that? Huh?
Paul McCartney?
No, wait, is that the other artist?
Yeah.
No, I think it's just George Harrison.
Paul McCartney has a really good album, Ram On, with his wife, Linda McCartney. But it's only 2 songs that I like.
But yeah, I really like George Harrison, and Josiah told me in the car that person was in the Beatles.
He's a Beatle.
It's funny though, because the single music is better. I like the Beatles, okay? Like, fine. Like, y'all got it out of me. Like, stop being fucking angry. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, oh, now things are different. Now I can make fun of the Beatles. Now that I've admitted that, like, they make okay music. Like, okay, here's my media of the week. Morning by Post Malone. Middle Ground by Maroon 5. Waffle House by the Jonas Brothers. If We Ever Broke Up, Mae Stevens.
1, 2, 3, 4, Feist.
Calm Down
That's
by
actually a
Rema
good
and
song.
Selena Gomez. Side Effects by Becky Hill and Lewis Thompson. And then Meltdown by Niall Horan. That's actually my media of the week.
Wow.
Please, whoever keeps up with those playlists, do not put those songs
Wait,
in there.
mine is actually, y'all heard of One Direction?
Who is that?
It's like this boy band that was created by Simon Cowell.
For like American Idol guy?
Basically,
Oh, okay.
yeah. And it's like these boys that make great music.
Together? Mm-hmm. Oh. Do they all sing at the same time?
No, they like take turns.
Oh, okay.
They sing some together sometimes though.
Oh, okay. Pitching a boy band for the first time. Well, how are they all gonna like be in the same song? They can't all sing at the same time. It's like, oh, they'll like go one after the other.
Yeah.
And then during like chorus and hook, they'll like all chime in.
Match each other's. Wait, hold the fuck up.
Hold the phone.
Why are y'all matching my energy? Why does the viewers match my energy?
Wait, why is the viewer low key always holding the phone? Like, hold the phone. You're holding your phone. All right. Well, that's not my actual media, but I just decided that I'm not giving media. Nah, I'll give it a little something. I'll give it a little something. But yeah, whoever keeps up with those, please do not put that in there. I'll belong to you. Oh, I already said this. I've been listening to a lot of Carole King. I guess I'm just a little too sensitive by Orange Juice.
That's your twin.
I know. I'm literally serving Carole King with my hair. Like, and nobody wants to admit it. Nobody's talking about it. It's really weird.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. I don't know. Fuck All Night by Jay-Z. Stay With Me, Pharrell Williams. Oh, I'm So High, Grind Mode.
Wait, Grinder?
Yeah, Grinder. They made music. They make music for the app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
And then All Around the World, by Lisa Stansfield and Ian Devaney, Andy Morris. Bitch, why are you adding those names? Or did they remaster that song? They are not on that song. Being around the world, I can't find my baby. I don't know where, I don't know why. Okay, yeah. If someone held a gun to your head and told you to say the lyrics to one song, what was the song that you would be able to do?
My ABCs.
Bitch. Wow.
Genuinely, A Milli by Lil Wayne.
Wow. That's honestly awesome.
I watched someone die in front of me, and then I went to the car and listened to that song over and over and over again.
Oh, so you're trauma bonded to that song.
Yeah.
That's sweet. All right, well, that was the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Been around the world, aye.